come courtesy of Screen Rant. Title is Solo Leveling, Where Does the Season 2 Finale Leave Off in the Manhwa? Now before I go ahead and jump into the content, just make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so that you'll be notified when I go live. I'll post a video like this one right here. Now this article, again, the title, Solo Leveling, Where Does the Season 2 Finale Leave Off in the Manhwa? Courtesy of Zach Zamora over at Screen Rant. Now that episode is still fresh in our minds, and in my view, I gave it a 9 out of 10 because I thought it did a really good job of wrapping up all of season 2 and leaving enough nuggets there to go ahead and get us started off in a season 3. But of course, if you've been reading the manhwa, there's a lot of things that were left out and not mentioned. And so this is where this article comes right off in here. So let's see here. So the Jeju Island arc is commonly regarded as one of the series' best, and it also leaves fans in a somewhat precarious position, setting up future development of Sung Jinwoo's power without fully revealing its secrets. And we got that in that last episode. We saw when Sung Jinwoo had gone to that dark place inside of when he was trying to summon Beru as a shadow for him. He was taken to a very dark place and was wondering what the hell was going on there. And we also saw the full extent to how he can use his resurrection powers when he resurrected Ming Byun to go ahead and heal Cha Hain. So that there was a little bit of mystery there. So that really can be fully fleshed out and explored in the 3rd season. And you know, if there's anything anime fans have more trouble with than waiting for their favorite shows to return, it's fighting off the temptation to dive into the series source material. That is exactly correct, and this is coming from me personally. I have only been watching anime my entire career, for lack of a better word. I have never really dove into any of the manga or any of the series that I watched because, you know, frankly, I never had an interest in it or anything like that. Now I have a couple of followers of mine that said you should really go ahead and dive into the manhwa, which I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and start reading the manhwa, probably show some of that stuff off right here. But it can get really hard to fight the temptation to go to the source material. Now, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you can really understand this as well, because obviously the movies came out well after the books were released, and if you read the books and then you watch the movies, you're like, well, man, they missed a whole lot. They had to leave out a whole lot of material, which is correct, because hey, the translating a book from its printed form over into a movie, you obviously have to leave some stuff out. So pretty much, I would recommend everybody go in. If you are like me, you're just anime only, and you're really interested in Solo Leveling's lore, go pick up the novelization, or if you can't pick up the novelization, pick up the manhwa. I happen to have the novelization, which I'm going to read that along with the manhwa to see if there's any differences there. So let's see, where does Solo Leveling Season 2 leave off in the manhwa? The climax of Jeju Island ushers in exciting developments. And so Season 2's in the books, and you can pick up the series at chapter 110. I haven't even started yet, and that says just around when Mrs. Norma Selner arrives in order to give Jinwoo a boost. So for those of you that already have that, there's already a nugget right there. So what are we talking about? Someone's going to give Sung Jinwoo a power boost. That would be very interesting. We'll see if that comes across in the 3rd season when they go ahead and explore that. It says the encounter between the characters give a brief look into just how terrifying Jinwoo's powers are, and leave fans hungry to find out more about the true sinister nature of the system Jinwoo has come to inherit. Which, that in and of itself, just the system itself, is a source of mystery, and has been a source of mystery going all the way back to that first episode when it gave Sung Jinwoo the choice. Hey, go ahead and activate this and become the player or die. And of course, we all know what the choice Sung Jinwoo made. It would have been if he chose the second one, that he just chose to die. And that'd have been it. shortest manhwa series ever to exist. But no, it's really cool that he did make that choice, because it's given us a lot of excitement and action and storytelling. So let's see here. So they kind of repeat themselves here. Luckily, there's a perfect place for new readers to pick up the series. All right, will Soul Leveling get a third season? Yes, it will. It will get a third season. A1 Pictures and Aniplex has effectively come out and confirmed that there would be a third season. So yeah, pretty much this article just says, hey, go check out the manhwa. Let me hold on one more here. You can see right here, I got the manhwa. Let me turn that light off just a minute so you can see the manhwa. This is the very first one, very first volume. Looks pretty thick and everything like that. So it is mostly pretty pictures. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check out the manhwa. If you do not fear getting ahead of the story, if you don't fear that if you start reading the manhwa that there's a lot that's going to be left out, and you'll be like a lot of the other manhwa readers, oh my goodness, they left out a lot of the content, then pretty much go pick up the manhwa, go pick up the novelization, and just go ahead and start reading off. And it says right there, start at chapter 110 if you want to go ahead and do that. Me personally, I'm going to start at chapter 1 and read onward and see where it leads me. So go ahead and jump down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. And remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. And this is Chris Bolt signing off, and I will catch you in the next video. You guys take it easy.